the all clear. They sent on their way from the 1200 meter marker, and Willow Magic once again bounced very smartly. Royal Zulu Warriors on the outside, and near the rail is Royal Security Power with the green cap. Trying to overcome the draw is Shakes Brashi, that's in the all pink. Norman's the blue cap, then Aurum Pot. Tevez is near the rail, then Daring Dave. Espan is on the outside of runners, and Equity Kickers about 6 or 7 lengths off them with Daring Dave. Then Show Me the Way, Diamond King, Brutal Force. As they move towards the 500 meter marker, and Shakes Brashi, the leader, length and a quarter. Near the rail on the inside is Royal Zulu Warrior, Willow Magic, Norman's on the outside, and then Royal Security Power, Aurum Pot, and down the inside is Tevez as they turn for home in the Post Merchants. And it's Norman's who comes into the lead. Willow Magic coming around for a claim. Diamond King tries to run on. Norman's goes to the inside. Moofeed's running on from nowhere, but it's Willow Magic and Moofeed over the last 100. Moofeed, Willow Magic being kept together. Moofeed and Willow Magic, nothing in it. Moofeed, Willow Magic, Daring Dave. I think Daring Dave won it. Daring Dave from Moofeed and Willow Magic, a thriller. Well, what an absolute thriller. Daring Dave's going to get up. The nod of the head came from nowhere. Gets into the race the last 100 meters. And the Justin Snaith dynasty will just get up in the shadow of the post. Number 6, Daring Dave, makes up some very good late headway. Justin Snaith. So going back to that slow-mo replay, and Daring Dave between the two of Moofeed and Willow Magic, and you'll see Daring Dave just comes out strongly and is probably going to just get up close to home. Daring Dave won it. Second, number 7, Moofeed. Willow Magic third. Aurum Pot, a cracking run after going about to the 800 meter marker. Espan, Diamond King, Equity Kicker. Then Norman's. Further back is Brutal Force. And then came, further back in the running is Kingston Boy in the Post Merchants. And the victory here is for Daring Dave, who's now won 6 from 14. And will continue to go close home. Show Me the Way is further back in the running, and then Royal Security Power, and they were followed by Tevez. There's no false rail on the turf this evening, and then Shakes Brashi. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly in the running of the Post Merchant. So Norman's ducks right towards the inside. Daring Dave is more towards the left in the red silks and the black cap. Comes between horses, comes between Moofeed and Willow Magic, and all of a sudden gets into the race, and the three of them go for the line. But you're going to find Daring Dave just going to prevail and win a close decision from Moofeed, and third to Willow Magic. So Daring Dave, number 6 on the toad, goes off at 9 rand a win, 290 a place, and will just make it home in the running of the Post Merchants. Until the running of our next event, and that is the 8th race. Back to the studio.
Well, we've just seen the running of the 2015 Post Merchants, and an exciting finish. Moofeed, Willow Magic, but they were not to deny. Daring Dave this evening. Justin Snaith and Richard Fourie team up. Well done to my good mates, Darlin Chinsami and his wife, and of course Hassin Adams, the proud owners of this horse. We're going to first do the interviews, break, and come back for the winning presentation. Winning jockey is Richard Fourie. Please give him a round of applause. Richard, fantastic ride. It was an exciting race, but I want to take you back to the false start. How did it affect your horse?
Well, you've got to be concerned, and especially being him, he's such a strong horse. When the false start happened, I thought, I'm not going to pull him up. But, he was relaxed about it. Went back to the start, and he rang there, and he was all calm and collected. And I saw the likes of Norman's and them started to play up quite a bit. And I thought, at least my horse is not burning any energy. So he kept the tank nice and full. And, second time around, they jumped, and he had a little bit of speed, and they were just going so much faster than him. And I just elected to be patient on him, and came into the straight. I had a blanket of horses in front of me, and all I was waiting for was just a gap. And when it produced itself, I just squeezed him, and there was so much horse to come, and he fought on, and he won a game race.
Big field, no false rail, the gap's open, things had to work out for you, but you still had to bring him home, and Willow Magic on the inside, more feed on the outside, and you managed to push him through that gap.
Yes, at first when I moved in there, he was a bit reluctant, and I just knew I have horse. I was starting to gain a lot more ground on him, and I gave him 1 or 2 reminders, and he just dropped his bum, and he gave me such a good acceleration, and he did enough to win the race. So I just want to say well done to Justin. Preparation went as smooth as I possibly can imagine. A good call bringing the pony to the track to take him down. All these little factors changes the game plan, and I'm just proud and happy everything went as according to plan. And also well done to Mr. Adams, Mr. Jin Sammy and his wife, and it's just to the boys merchants. Thanks so much.
Well done to you, Richard. We'll join you shortly for the winning presentation. Winning jockey, Richard Fourie.
Thank you, and also got to mention my sponsorship as well, Freeman Stallions, another dynasty. Well done.
Well done to Richard Fourie. Now let's get the winning trainer in. He's having a great run with these horses in KZN during champion season. He's got a big one coming up in the first week of July. But Justin, you guys are very transparent when it comes to social media about your horses and giving comments, and you were quietly bullish about this horse's chances this evening.
No, I'll be honest, I was very nervous about him because he's never really got the 1200 properly, but it's unbelievable. He's a tiny little horse, and all the emphasis on all these other horses and stuff, and he just quietly, he got bumped, and he just quietly did his job and got to the line first. And I'm just, you got to admire a little horse like that. He's got a heart, and for me, that's the favorite thing about training a horse, is to see them give everything they got on the track. So well done to Mr. and Mrs. Chim Sammy. I'm so glad to have a big winner for them. They're such nice people. And to Hassan, it's always an absolute pleasure to have a winner for Hassan Adams here in Durban. It's a pity he can't be here, but he's so busy nowadays. And to Highlands, another dynasty. So it's a great win today. As I said, I don't think we expected it. And to the Post Merchants, it's my favorite paper here in Natal, reading their articles and that, and just glad and a pleasure to win the 60th sponsorship of this race.
This horse promised a lot earlier on in his career, so nice to see him rewarded with the grade 2.
Very much. I mean, he was so unlucky in Scottsville. He was slow away, and he got a lot of clods, and he couldn't see the next day, so he was under medication. And just glad to see that. It just shows what a tough little horse he is, and he's going to get plenty carrots tonight.
Well, we'll join you shortly for the winning presentation, but please give our best to Dylan and his wife, and of course Hassan, who I'm sure watched the race, but this horse has done them proud this evening.
Great, and thanks very much to the physios, the vets, and everybody concerned that have put so much work into this horse, and to my staff here, we're working flat out and hoping we can take the July home this year.
We don't want to take anything away from this horse. You mentioned the July. We got lots of people on course this evening. Talk us through the preparation for Tura.
Well, look, it's going very well. Everyone's worrying about the weight, that the handicappers all got it wrong, and they probably got it wrong with most of the field. So we're one of all the horses that are probably incorrectly weighted. So I'm very confident the horse is flying, and I'm not worried about 60 kilos. I want to win this race, and so does the horse. So we come in here ready.
Thanks for that, Justin.
Great, thank you.
We'll join you shortly for the winning presentation of the Grade 2 Post Merchants.